All right, so here is the deal. 10 trades, one single session. So today, I'm gonna break down exactly what I see on the chart, why I'm choosing these directions, and most importantly, what happens when things don't exactly go my way. Let's get into the charts. First situation of the day. Europe just opened. I'm looking at the chart here, and there's already something cooking. Check out how the candles behave near the trend line. When price comes down to the line, the candles shrink. It gets quiet, like the market is holding its breath. But when it bounces, boom, big bodies. Momentum comes right back. That is a volatility shift. When you see that compression followed by expansion, you know the trend line is alive. Then I see buyers stepping in. Price starts grinding higher. I switch on the RSI and look at this. It's pinned to the top. That's not weak, that's pressure. Price pulls back and RSI drops right to the 50 level. Now, RSI at 50 in a strong trend is basically a dynamic floor. It's the market telling you buyers are still here. They're just taking a breath. So I'm jumping in long. But check this out. I'm dropping the time down to 16 minutes on this one because we're already super close to resistance. So I just want to catch that breakout impulse. You gotta match your expiration to the situation, you know? Don't just use templates. And there it goes. Clean break. No hesitation. We take the profit. Okay, another yen pair. And this is where I messed up. I guarantee half of you have made this mistake too. I look at my watch list and every single yen pair is flying, like synchronized rockets. Sounds perfect, right? Yeah, that's exactly the problem, because I didn't check where the move started. When I zoomed out, I realized price was basically floating in open air. No support underneath, just raw momentum. And raw momentum without structure is a ticking clock. But I went long anyway. Put 18 minutes on the clock, basically just because the move looked strong to me. 2 candles later, reversal. Sharp correction downward. And that's a loss. The trend didn't even break, honestly. I just entered at the exact moment the market decided to breathe. Lesson learned. If price is floating in the air, that's not strength. That's a trap. After that loss, I rotated to new assets. And this is where the session turned into a real grinder. First a loss, then a win, then another loss. 3 trades, no rhythm. This is the kind of stuff that breaks beginners. And I'm going to be real with you, it hit me emotionally too. Not because the system was failing, but because your brain just hates seeing those red numbers. This is usually when people tilt and start revenge trading. But here's what I did instead. Absolutely nothing different. Same system, same risk. Because if your logic is solid, a few losses in a row aren't a failure. They're just statistics. It's not a crisis, guys. It's just math. By the way, if you want to participate in these sessions, you can just copy my trades. It's free. Just DM me, Telegram, whatever suits you. Also, I'm running a special giveaway for new team members. I'm giving away 5 lifetime accesses to my course and 5 cash prizes of $500. Details are down in the description. Join the team, and I'll see you inside. All right, trade number 9. The amount is $580. This is a triplet trade. If I get this wrong, it eats the profit from the last 2 wins. So I need this setup to be perfect. No maybes. The situation is tricky though. Bearish side, we got a global resistance. Bullish side, there's an inverted head and shoulders forming right at support. So I'm thinking, how do I decide? Step 1, RSI is good. Step 2, that pattern is a high probability signal. Step 3, there's enough room for price to move up. So I've decided to go long. And I'm definitely extending the expiration here, honestly, because with $580 on the line, I'd rather give the market too much time than too little, just in case we get a dip. And the dip never came. Look at that impulse, straight up. That closes in profit. That is $533 on a single trade. And honestly, the scariest part isn't the money. It's trusting the system when the stakes are high. A year ago, I'd be sweating. Now, system is system. Last trade of the day, and the full results are on your screen. Was every trade perfect? No. Did I follow the system on every single one? Yes, I did. And that's the difference. Consistency isn't about being right every time. It's about having a process. Thanks for watching, guys. If this was useful, hit subscribe and I'll keep making these. Stay safe and be in touch.